Los Angeles is known worldwide for its glamour, palm-lined streets, and sunny weather. It's the city where dreams are made, where entertainment thrives, and where millions of people from around the world flock to experience its vibrancy. But lurking beneath the surface of this iconic city lies a growing and increasingly concerning issue: wildfires. Year after year, Los Angeles has found itself battling destructive blazes, leaving entire communities displaced, wildlife devastated, and landscapes scarred. But the question persists: why is Los Angeles always on fire? At the heart of this crisis lies a powerful confluence of environmental, societal, and human factors. It's not just the natural beauty of California that makes it susceptible to fires, but a combination of circumstances that have made Los Angeles an increasingly fire-prone region. In this video, we'll break down the underlying causes of these fires and explore what the future holds for this sprawling city, which seems to burn with an unnerving regularity. Climate change, the perfect storm. The primary factor driving the frequency and intensity of fires in Los Angeles is climate change. As global temperatures rise, the region has become hotter and drier, creating the ideal conditions for wildfires. A trend of rising temperatures in Southern California has lengthened the dry season, with rainfall patterns becoming increasingly unpredictable. What this means is that vegetation, which once relied on regular rainfall to stay lush and green, is now more susceptible to dry conditions and readily combusts when the heat intensifies. In addition to droughts, climate change has caused shifts in weather patterns that make the region more prone to extreme weather events, including powerful wind systems that can exacerbate wildfires. This climate instability is a global issue, but in a state as vulnerable as California, the effects are particularly pronounced. Wildfires are no longer a rare occurrence. They have become part of the seasonal reality, and Los Angeles is caught in the middle of this growing crisis. The Santa Ana winds, nature's firestorm. While climate change sets the stage for fires, the Santa Ana winds ensure that these fires spread rapidly and uncontrollably. These winds, which are typically dry and gusty, sweep through the mountains and valleys of Southern California, blowing hot air across the already dry terrain. The winds can reach speeds of up to 80 miles per hour, turning small sparks into massive infernos within hours. The Santa Ana winds are a natural phenomenon, but their role in wildfire spread has been amplified by climate change. As the winds grow stronger and more erratic, the fires they fan grow more unpredictable and dangerous. This makes firefighting efforts significantly harder, as flames can jump miles ahead of the main fire front, burning everything in their path and leaving little time for communities to evacuate. Urban sprawl, homes in the line of fire. One of the most concerning issues contributing to Los Angeles's wildfire vulnerability is its urban sprawl. Over the past several decades, Los Angeles has grown at a rapid pace, with more people moving into areas on the outskirts of the city, often near natural landscapes like forests, hillsides, and open fields. This expansion has pushed residential areas into what is known as the Wildland-urban interface, the zone where urban development meets wilderness. In these areas, homes are frequently built in close proximity to dense vegetation, which is highly flammable. When fires ignite, they spread quickly into these residential areas with devastating consequences. The fact that Los Angeles is so geographically spread out means that even remote communities are at risk, with fires threatening both urban and rural areas simultaneously. Moreover, homes in these areas often have limited access to fire services, meaning that evacuation can be complicated and firefighting efforts are less effective. This is compounded by the fact that many of these houses are designed with flammable materials, which makes them even more vulnerable when fires hit. Human activity, a spark in the dry brush. While nature provides the conditions for wildfires, human activity plays a significant role in triggering them. In fact, over 80% of wildfires in the U.S. are caused by human actions, and Los Angeles is no exception. From discarded cigarette butts to sparks from power lines, human negligence is often the spark that ignites a wildfire in this dry landscape. In some cases, illegal campfires or careless behavior, like people burning trash or leaving barbecues unattended, have led to blazes that quickly spiral out of control. In Los Angeles, where millions of people live in close proximity to wilderness areas, the potential for accidental fires is high, and the consequences are severe. But while technology is an important part of the solution, it cannot address the root causes of the problem. To effectively combat wildfires, Los Angeles must confront larger issues such as climate change, unsustainable urban expansion, and human negligence. Long-term strategies need to focus on better urban planning, fire-resistant building materials, and greater investment in fire prevention programs. A call to action: building a fire-resilient future. The future of Los Angeles depends on a collective effort to rethink how we interact with the environment. The reality is that wildfires will continue to be a threat as long as climate change accelerates, urban sprawl continues, and human carelessness persists. But there is hope. By embracing sustainable development, implementing smarter urban planning, and investing in fire prevention technology, Los Angeles can build a fire-resilient future. However, this will require bold action at all levels, from local communities to government policy. The battle against wildfires in Los Angeles is not just about fighting fires. It's about preventing them in the first place and making our cities and landscapes more resilient to the ever-increasing threat posed by a changing climate. Los Angeles has long been a city of resilience and innovation. It has weathered many challenges, but the question now is, can it rise to meet the challenge of wildfires? The answer will determine not only the future of this iconic city, but also serve as a bellwether for how the rest of the world can confront the growing threat of wildfires in the age of climate change. Thank you for watching World Tomorrow. If you found this analysis helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Together, we can take action today to create a safer tomorrow.